Welcome everybody to Monday's Light Codes Messages, week 221. And today is the 8th of the 8th, Lion's Gate, as we enter through the Lion's Gate portal, a very powerful portal that, as we know, is every year. Today is the pinnacle of that, those energies coming through. But we have been in the window, moving through it, and today we pass through. Today was interesting for me with the light codes because I didn't see a lot today, but that could be because I've been away or I've been on a light codes pilgrimage kind of thing for the last 2 weeks. And I went away last week to a place in the eastern desert of Egypt to 2 monasteries, St. Anthony's and St. Paul's, the first 2 desert fathers, which means they are the first 2. St. Paul was the first ever hermit, and St. Anthony set up the first, he's known as the first anchorite, set up the first monasteries. But the interesting thing was, and I didn't know this before I left, I knew some of the story, but this bit I thought was very interesting because we were right in the gate, the Lion's Gate, moving through the Lion's Gate. And as you enter the gate, the big gate at St. Anthony's, it is flanked by 2 lions. And then at St. Paul's Monastery, which is about an hour's drive or so from St. Anthony's, and they're both in the desert. St. Paul's, there's a replica cave of St. Paul's as you enter the gate that is flanked by 2 lions. And the story is that when, I'm not going to tell you the whole story, but at the point when St. Paul died and ascended, St. Anthony was already an old man and didn't know how he could dig a hole to bury him in the desert. And 2 lions came and dug a hole. So St. Paul was buried in the hole that in the cave, in the hole that the lions dug. And I thought this was really interesting that we were in the Lion's Gate and there were 2 lions at the gate. And this is a place of ascension. Now, because St. Paul ascended there, St. Paul of Thebes, first hermit. And we had, myself and a group, online group, did a lot of work over this time to connect in with these energies and received a lot of messages that I will write about at a later date. But I do think that this was significant to the Lion's Gate, and I only returned home yesterday, and it was a very big journey. So today, purely light codes coming through for us to enter through the gate. The visions that I did see in Alpha today, the first visions were 2 hands being held like this, and within the hands was what looked like a crystal ball. And yes, if only we had a crystal ball to see, we could see into the crystal ball, but we don't. But so this is about, I feel about, being still and looking within, which comes through further. And the next vision that I had were 2 hands touching each other like this, but in the middle looked like a window, and 2 hands on either side of the window touching each other. Now the window is a place where the soul, it's like an entry place for the soul. And so it's like as if you are touching your own soul right now. This is a very powerful portal of being able to be in touch and connect with your soul. That was the message I received from that anyway. And as the energies expanded outward, I had a vision of Ascended Master Serapis Bey in his ascended state or in his galactic state. But he had his head against another identical image of the same of himself. And this was moving through the emotional body. So that whole having come into an ascended state to move through this higher areas. And then in the intuitive mind, or, tapping into the higher mental body, I saw an ear canal. I was looking deep into an ear canal. And ears are generally to do with listening to your inner self. And this really is asking you to go deep because it was showing the pathway of the canal. It's a channel or a way to go deep, go listen deeper, listen deeper. And then I saw a vision of a book, an open book, to connect with the wisdom. And there were three visions very quickly coming, which they belong together: the ear canal, the book, and the third vision that came with that one was Isis. And Isis is the energy of Sirius, and that is the portal. The Lionsgate portal is the Sirius, the portal to Sirius, or the pathway and the gateway opening through to ascension. We have Lord Serapis, the Ascended Master of Ascension, and Isis leading us through, or giving us the energies of Sirius, which is to do with the energies of ascension. And then I saw in the spiritual body a huge wave, which basically means that, not everybody is going to make it through this particular Lionsgate into the higher frequencies. They are here for us, for those that are ready. And there will be a big wave of energies coming through, and a big wave of people that will move through this particular portal. Today's the pinnacle. Okay, so it's been leading up. We have today, and then we have a few days still to go. So we're still in it. You're not too late, but this is the most powerful day, or the pinnacle, where the energies reach their peak. And then as we were led out of the light codes for quite a long time, I did see two lions, but the two lions were, they were not standing opposite. They were together, or they were kind of, I don't know, they were sitting very close, and they were together, very tied in with each other, these two lions. And then I did the cards, and the first card today is card number 32, and it says, choose your friends wisely. And you can see here she's being pulled in different directions. This one's of the light, the sun, and this one's more of the dark. So being discerning about the company that you keep, because card number 32 is symbolic of the new world and leading us into the new world. And so what kind of energies do we wish to take forward with us as we move through in this wave of the Lion's Gate, moving through into these higher frequencies? So that's the message, is to choose your friends wisely. And the second card in the sacral chakra, Two of Water. So again, we're still dealing with this same kind of thing. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness needs to be, there needs to be forgiveness, and the positive resolution of conflict. So two mermaids here. This is an emotional card, very much about choose your friends wisely. Don't get too caught up in all the emotions. Allow your connections to grow and to go deeper. There may actually be some new connections coming through, because the third card, which is a very positive card in the solar plexus, which is more to do with your purpose. So in all of this, it's like, what is your purpose? What is your mission? What is your purpose in life? That's why you should be choosing your friends wisely, and resolving any conflicts in your relationships that do serve you, those that do serve you. And this is a meeting place here. This is where something, where you do tend to bond with somebody connected with your purpose. So this is to do with connecting with your purpose and your reason for being. And it's a special place. So knowing that that if you haven't already, if you let go of those that don't serve you, there is making room for the new, more positive relationships to come forward. And in the heart chakra, we have card number 1, and it is manifest. So manifest your true desires, manifest your heart's desires. What are you manifesting? That's why choose your friends wisely. We're in a powerful gateway here. You can't take everybody or everything through with you. Some things have to be let go so that you are able to be more of this pure light, to be able to move through and manifest connections and opportunities that match your higher frequency. So where is your frequency? Because you will attract that which matches your frequency. And in the throat chakra today, 7 of Swords. Again, look at the positive side of this. It's a yellow card, so I want you to look at the positivity. We can't run away from all conflicts because they will always kind of turn up again in the distance. So deal with what you need to deal with, because the truth is that yes, you don't want to be taking the old through with you, but deal with the conflict within, look deeper within, deal with all of that, so that when you do move away and you walk with the truth, go with the truth. You may have other interpretations for this card, but I'm reading this card today. Walk with the truth. What is the truth within you? And resolve the conflict so that you can set yourself free. There is divine timing in everything. Card number 18, Khonsu, lunar energies, divine timing and blood mysteries. So connecting with your energies, with your higher energies, your frequencies, and recognizing that there is a divine timing for everything to move through. And look, he, Khonsu, I don't know if he's a he or a she, moving across on a wave of new energies. He's on the new moon, coming through in a wave of new energies coming through, leading those new frequencies through as we move through the Lionsgate portal. Letting go of what doesn't serve us always will make room for the new cycle and the positive changes to come forward, with card Parvati here. So beautiful. Trust in the cycles, divine timing, because this is also a cycle card, and Khonsu leading us through with the new wave of new energies. Detach from the drama, because the drama will hold you back. It will hold you back. Let go of the drama. And here she's moving through 2 pillars here, and Ascension Temple or Temple of Truth here, Pallas Athena. Detach from the drama so that you can move through easily, and remember that all that you are taking with you is like a magnet to bring more of the same. So spiritual law of attraction is rise higher, rise higher, rise higher, so that you are attracting the highest and not allowing yourself to be dragged back down into the lowest. So go higher, draw forth to you as we move through this Lion's Gateway, bringing more beautiful, positive energies, positive changes, and ascend, ascend, ascend. Until next week, I'm feeling a wee bit tired. Until next week, when we will have moved through the portal completely by then. So rest over the next few days, give yourself opportunity to absorb the energies, meditate, and go deeper. Look deep into that ear canal and see what it is that you should be listening to your inner self, and reaching into the greater wisdom that is there for you, that is there from the Sirius portal, as we see with Isis having come through, showing us that we need to tap into the higher wisdom of the Sirius portal that we are moving through, otherwise known as Lion's Gate. See you next week. 2 little pips from me.